Hi students, thank you for joining us once again. This is Zuzega Muka from the Student Retention Unit. So the Student Retention Unit falls under the Department of Tuition Support and Facilitation of Learning here at Unisa. And what we bring you today is the first year experience. So under the first year programs, and these programs we bring to you with the aim to provide you with extended support. So we bring different support departments, people from the colleges to come share more information with you as a student so that you are able to succeed in your journey as a first year student. So today we've invited Mr. Pomoyi from KEMS, College of Economic Management Science, right? Yes, so he's going to take us through what we call exploring Myunisa. So if you have challenges with using Myunisa, he'll be able to explain more to you. And please don't be afraid to ask us questions around that, questions in general about other support services that we offer. And thank you very much for joining us today. So I'll ask Mr. Pomoyi to come through and then I'll come back later to tell you more about our services. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Mkra. My name is Nelson Pomoyi from the College of Economic Management Sciences, in particular from the Department of Finance, Risk and Banking. This program is intended to assist, in particular, the first year students to orientate them on the Unisa programs. So I hope you will be able to follow us. And if you have any questions, you are free to post questions. We'll be able to answer your questions. Our welcome, when we welcome students, the first thing that you need to do once you are registered as a student at Unisa is to go to the nearest Unisa center for you to be able to get your logins to Myunisa platform. Myunisa platform is the main communication tool that we use to communicate with students, be it a first year student or to a final year student. So without that tool, you won't be able to cope with our studies. So we invite all students who have just joined Unisa to go to their nearest centers, Unisa centers, and request the Unisa computer labs to assist you with your logins. When you go to Myunisa, the first thing that you will encounter there is the registration page. In that registration page, let's say for an example, once you have been assisted with the logins, you forgot your password. There is an icon where it will assist you for those students who might have forgotten their password. It will just simply request you to upload first your student number, then it will ask you to continue from that moment. It will request your surname and your first names. Thereafter, it will request your ID number. And immediately, the new password will be sent to you in a space of 10 to 15 minutes through your cell phone number. On your page that you land on, once you log on to Myunisa, you will realize that the most important thing there is your student number. It could well be, as a new student, that at some stage you forgot your own student number, like you forgot your password. The same process that you embark on to get a new password is the same process in case whereby you have lost your student number. It will ask you the same information regarding your student number if you forgot it. You just press an icon that says forgot the student number, then it will request you to upload, in this case, the password, and you follow the same procedure like you did with the password. Once you log in, the process is clear. It tells you that claiming your Unisa logins, and in claiming your Unisa logins, like I said, it could be a student number or it could be a password. Those logins are the key for you to access Myunisa platform. So the process is, like I said, is either way, then there is an icon that will lead you. The welcome page, once you have successfully got your logins, it welcomes you. That is where the lecturer will specifically outline to you The contact details of the lecturer are critical for you to be able to access your lecturer. You can email, you can call your lecturer. In this case, the welcome page serves that purpose. Once you are at the welcome page, the lecturer is more important that they also in the welcome page indicated the times they are available, so that when you post your questions, you know for a fact that my lecturer will entertain these questions, these concerns that you have regarding the module at these specific times. That helps you to know if you post now, the lecturer might not be able to answer immediately, but you know when the lecturer will be available. And around those times, you go back to Myunisa platform and check if the lecturer has responded to your questions or queries that you had regarding the module. Particularly the first year student, they don't know, for an example, how to approach the assignment. Is there a format to answer an assignment? All of that information is, once you enter Myunisa platform on your welcome page, it should be there, that information, where the lecturer would assist you once you post a question. In the welcome page on your left, there are icons such as assignments, academic record, changing of the password, exam timetable, and the discussion forum. That menu is in your welcome page on your left. Those icons are critical to assist you to communicate with your lecturer. Once you land on the main welcome page, the icons that are there, it will be your modules, and it will be the sites. Once you click on the sites, it then gives you the specific module that you are registered for the current year. And if you are linked to an e-tutor services, the module that has an e-tutor, it will end at the end with an E to indicate to you that you are linked to an e-tutor. An e-tutor is someone who assists you over and above your lecturer with whatever problems you have. You don't have to meet that person face to face, but you just send the message in the very same manner when you send the message to the lecturer. In your welcome page, there is a specific icon called a discussion forum. That discussion forum, you just click on it, then it will take you to the next page. In the next page, you go again and click on the discussion up until it opens up a box whereby you're going to type your questions that you have regarding the module. So that is the same discussion forum, even if you are linked to an e-tutor that you are going to use to send your question to an e-tutor. Over and above, like I said, over and above the lecturer. In other words, you have a lecturer and you have an e-tutor. If you have sent a message to an e-tutor and the e-tutor is not responding, you are most welcome to send the same message to your lecturer up until you get assisted. So this information is critical, but like I said, as I was opening this discussion, the most important thing for you to be able to access this platform and be able to send your questions that you have, you need to have your logins for Myunisa platform. And like I said, the logins, you will get them when you go to the nearest Unisa center. And in that Unisa center, you go to the computer labs. In the computer labs, they will assist you with that information. The main page of Myunisa platform, like I said to you, it has critical icons such as announcements, official study material, discussion forum, learning units, and many more. These icons, for an example, if there are mistakes in your assignments, in your study material, the lecturer is able to post corrections using announcements. And when they use the announcements, it goes directly to my live email, which you get it from the Myunisa logins. It is there. Then when they send the corrections, it will go directly to the my live email account that you will get along the logins that you are going to get from the Unisa centers. Official study material is another critical icon. That is where we upload your study material your assignments, your study guides. Immediately once you register with Unisa and you pay your study fees, the official study material is available on my Unisa platform, and you just go to my Unisa platform under the icon official study material. You are able to access your study material even long before you receive them from the delivered hard copies. But my Unisa platform will be able to help you to access that information immediately upon you paying your study fees. So in the official study material, you get your assignments, your study guide. You also get the previous exam question papers that are meant to help you in preparation for the exams. The discussion forum, like I said to you, it is the main forum that links you with your lecturer, that links you with your e-tutor. So this discussion forum, like I said, the easiest way to access it, you just click on it and it will take you to the next page. On the next page, you further click on the discussion up until it opens up a box whereby you type your message, and at the bottom of that message, there will be an icon that says reply. Then you press reply or submit. Then the message is sent to your lecturer. Once you land on my Unisa, to those students who are registered for whatever modules, there are students that will be also given the e-tutors. E-tutors are given to students where there is a module which gives students the tough times. If the module has high failure rate, that is the module that it would have a prescribed e-tutor. In other words, the e-tutor is not just given to all students. It is given to students where there is a high failure rate on a specific module. You can think of a specific example of a statistic module, for an example, the module that deals with figures. It has a high failure rate, and students who are registered for that module, they would often get the e-tutors. So once your module is among those high failure rate modules, then you will get an e-tutor. In that module, if it has an e-tutor, at the end of the module code, there will be an E to indicate that you are linked to an e-tutor. How do you then access an e-tutor? You click on the very same module code that has an E at the end, and you keep on clicking like you clicked on the discussion forum up until it opens up a box where you then type your message or your question or your query. Then at the end it says submit or reply. Then you press the button, it then sends it to your respective e-tutor. Similarly, on the discussion forum, you do likewise when you are sending a message to your lecturer. And this is how it looks if you are linked to an e-tutor. If your module has an e-tutor, it should look like the slide that I've already demonstrated to you, which I've just passed on. The slides below also shows an e-tutor if you have one. Like I said, on your My Life email or in your My Unisa platform, there is a critical icon of My Life email. My Life email, when a lecturer, for an example, is posting a correction to a particular question in the assignment, the message will go directly to My Life email account. It is important for students all the time to open up My Life email account at least once a week in order to see what the lecturer has posted. This is how the site looks like that has My Unisa platform. It has My Life email account. It would look like the one that I've just casted for you. The other icons in My Unisa platform, it would be My Admin. My Admin icon, it carries information regarding your overall study material. Once you are registered with Unisa, you have an access to exam timetable, which is critical for students to know so that they can start preparing for the exams as early as possible. My Admin icon also assists students to know how much they are owing in terms of their study fees. That icon, once you press it on the My Admin, it then shows you the icon whereby you can access your academic record, for an example. You don't need to go to Unisa Center to access that information. It just needs you to click on the My Admin icon for you to be able to access that information. And like I said, on my Unisa platform, the welcome page, this information is on your far left. It's listed among the icons that are there. These are the critical icons that I've just spoken about. It's the exam timetable, it's the exam results. You don't need to go to Unisa to see your results. The results are under my admin icon. You just go there, the results will be reflected on condition you don't owe Unisa any study fees. If you are up to date in terms of your study fees, you just go under the exam results, you press, you put your student number, you put it the period. If it's 2020, you say 2020. If it's for the semester module, you indicate as such. Then you press the button, it will give you the results. The financial details, if you are owing Unisa, for an example, it will reflect under the My Admin, under the icon of the financial details. That is where you would see if you are owing or not owing, or if you have made payment to Unisa and you want to see if your payment has been registered or recorded. You just go under the financial details. Study fees quotation, if you want to register and you want to know how much that module cost, is also under the My Admin icon. Academic record, I've just alluded to that, is also available in this icon. Academic year for students who are registered for Unisa for whatever qualification is all available under the My Unisa platform, under the icon of my study of My Admin. The results, I've spoken to that. The results are also available here. The process that you go through, I think I've also briefly given you that information. And the actual method, if you want to do payment of your study fees, you can use a debit card, you can use a credit card, or any of these methods are available. And this is the process that you embark on if you are paying for your study fees. If you go to the bank and you pick up your receipt, it would require your name or your first name. It will require your surname. Then the account that you are paying for, you indicate that it is Unisa, and it will be 096R. The next thing, they will request your student number. You put the information where they request your student number so that they can be able to locate who paid the money. The next information, it would require you to have skip one block before you put what we can call a reference to your payment. At Unisa, we also have a huge library. Students who want to access our library, particularly those who are studying at Unisa, you might not have all the money to buy all the books. Once you go to our libraries, you might be able to borrow some books that you are using towards your studies. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Pomoyi, for a wonderful presentation. Students, I hope you were able to pay attention and that the information we've provided you with is very useful. And remember, Unisa used to use what we call Standard Bank, and we've now moved to First National Bank, which is FNB. So please make sure that when you go pay at the correct bank, right? And if you don't know much about the information, you'll find it on our website. Again, the Student Retention Unit, this is what we bring you for the first year initiative. We send you emails, so you'll be receiving emails from me just to remind you of what you should be doing at a particular time. So it's like a big sister there who's just reminding you that you should be studying, you should be focusing on your assignments, you should be preparing for exams. So I'll be sending you such information. So please do not delete that information or do not ignore that information. It's really important. So I'll also be sharing the broadcast with you. So I'll send the broadcast via your emails. So you can click on the broadcast and you please do subscribe and tell me what your thoughts are about the broadcast. Ask questions. I'll be able to respond to you. And next week, I'll be sharing a broadcast with you on preparing for assignments. And early in April, I'll also share a broadcast about exam preparation. And I'll also ask someone from the library services to come do a presentation so that you get more information about how the library works in the institution. So we also have a mailbox. So please, when you have a query and you don't want to post it on YouTube, on our channel on YouTube or in a public space, send us an email at fye@unisa.ac.za. I'll respond to you within 48 hours. And please remember to put your student number when you send me an email. And if possible, you can put in your number. I'll call you to get more information if maybe the email that you sent me is not clear. And please go to our website. So when you go to our website, you'll see there's live broadcast, there's weekly emails, there's what we call the First Year Experience Massive Open Online MOOC, there's college guides, and there's contact us. So when you go to our website and you click on contact us, you'll see my faces there among other people that I work with. And if you want to give us a call, give me a ring, I'll respond. I'll pick up your call. And if I miss your call, don't worry, I will call back within 48 hours. So what we currently running with and we want students to really participate in is what we call the First Year Experience Massive Open Online course. So the course is a form of orientation, and this is orientation that you can go to whenever you feel you need more information about Unisa. So the first MOOC is what we call Unisa Readiness Tool, and then we have Preparing for ODEL and Career Management. So this first one, we were hoping that all students will take part in it before they make the decision to join Unisa, so that they know already what the institution is all about, and they make informed decision instead of being surprised once they register with us that they won't be having a lecturer in front of them every day explaining things. So it's a distance learning. So that's our first MOOC. And our second MOOC has more information also on using Myunisa. As we've heard how Myunisa works. If you wanna know more and you wanna be practical and all of that, you can go to our FYE MOOC 102. There's using Myunisa, there's library orientation, and then we have student affairs. And most importantly, we have what we call the FYE MOOC 103. This is where you get digital literacy skills, numeracy skills, study skills, academic skills. So some of us didn't do that much well in high school, and you struggle with your writing or numeracy and all of that. So please take advantage of the MOOC, go there. We teach you about these things, and then we ask you questions just so that you test your knowledge. You will enjoy it. So please go to our MOOC. And to visit our MOOC, just go to mooc.unisa.ac.za. And then once you are in that MOOC, you will be required to register. So register your details, use your student number as a username, and join the FYE MOOCs. So you join all the MOOCs that have FYE 101, FYE 102, and FYE 103, and start enjoying those MOOCs. And please don't forget to give me feedback. And for our website, you can go to www.unisa.ac.za/capital letters FYE. You'll find all the information about the First Year Experience program. And again, our email address, when you feel you need support or you're struggling because your lecturer is not responding to your emails and not returning your calls, you can send me an email at fye@unisa.ac.za. I'll respond to your emails within 48 hours. Thank you very much for your time, and we do appreciate you, and we wish you nothing but the best with your studies. So communicate with us, tell us your issues, and we'll be able to help you. Thank you very much.